We are discussing a popular debate this summer, to late reg or not to late reg. What's your preferred way of entering a poker tournament? Do you usually late reg or are you on time for tournaments?
I should start late regging because it seems like the way to go. But when you play all the games good, and there's a lot of people in this tournament that play most of them bad, I thought I could maybe get a decent table. So whatever. I busted. I'm so steaming from the Big O tournament that I had to get jumping.
Are you into late regging or are you on time for tournaments usually?
I always play on time because I have a superstition. If I'm late, I'm going to miss some hand. And like even coming back from a break, if I miss one hand, I panic. So I'm always on time, always back on time from a break. This particular tournament where there's 4 left, I was in there on hand number 1, 4-handed. We played short-handed until.
Oh my gosh, so always on the first hand.
Yes.
And it's superstition or it's just worked well for you?
No, I just don't want to have it in my mind that if I would have played on time, maybe things would have been different.
Do you prefer to late reg or do you get on time usually?
I like to be on time, but some friends of mine tell me I'm stupid to do that because they like to come late and save their energy. Like, poker is a fight, it's a competition, right? Just like wrestling or jujitsu or MMA. So some people like to conserve their energy for the fight. Other people like to be there right at the beginning. And so I like.
And you're more of a beginning?
Beginning.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on late regging versus being on time to a tournament?
Late regging is beautiful because it's something when you end an event, they've designed it perfectly where you can usually look at the schedule and go, wait, I have 10 minutes, I can go late reg. So even though you've busted an event, you can sometimes enter an event immediately.
I'm not much of a max late regger, but with this multi-flight day 2 thing that they changed, I actually prefer it. And I think on this structure, there's several tournaments with the same structure, and I'm going to just max late reg. Especially when you're here all summer, it's kind of nice to limit some of the, I don't want to say unnecessary play, but so I feel good about it.
I love to get there for hand 1, level 1 when I can. I mean, everyone's got a different calculation of, like what their time is worth and stuff. But, I like to get there early. It's a people game, so I like to get in there, get to know the players at my table, connect with them on some level. Sometimes when you late reg, all of a sudden you're short stacked and you're not sure how somebody plays, whereas if you were there from hand 1, you're developing these connections and relationships. You see what people are capable and what they're not. And for me, that's kind of energizing as well. So I don't mind the extra hours when it's spent in a fun way like that.
So I've heard of a podcast that you're on, kind of called Late Reg. That's kind of your MO, right? Is you late reg into a lot of these tournaments. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost never on time for a poker tournament at least. And so I enjoy late regging. And, my buddy Phil Lack and I thought that would be a pretty sweet name for a pod because it kind of gives, this relaxed vibe of, okay, yeah, we're not showing up on time. And I don't know, it just spoke to us. So here we are. If you want to watch Phil and I, and usually guests, but not always, have some fun, interesting conversations. That's really the goal of the pod. I mean, it's not a poker pod per se. Okay. I mean, obviously we're going to talk to poker players and we'll talk about poker, but like we're down to talk about anything.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. We've got so much more for you. Make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe so you don't miss any of these cool vlogs.